It's your boy WhoDFtv. Hey, I'm with that girl Gwopfein.
Period.
Hey, so you originally from Florida, right?
Yes, born and raised at West Palm Beach, right here at St. Mary's on 45th Street. Can't get no more Palm Beach than that. If you weren't born at St. Mary's, then I don't know. You ain't from Palm Beach.
Nah, for real.
All the real Palm Beach babies born at St. Mary's, okay? For real.
So, you been making music for a minute now, right?
Yeah, I've been rapping since I've been rapping like since I was like probably 12, 13, and I got co-signed with my first like rap group, which was Pose Click, when I was like 13, 14 years old, and I started taking my music seriously for a couple years, and I got pregnant, so with my first child, my daughter, so I had like took a break, but that's what really like brought me out when I co-signed with them. They was like, at the time they was building, you know, but one thing about like Haitians, they stick together, so it's like they had a big fan base, a lot of people knew them, and like everywhere we went, it was just like, it was a good look for me to be with them, so it was just like, my name started really popping then, and then I made a Facebook went to popping, and I was like, okay, so then I started rapping like officially about probably 15, 16 years old. And I just been doing it ever since, like really as a hobby, but I'm trying to like start taking it more serious now, like do it like, cause I feel like I kind of really got it down pat. Like before I was still like trying to find my sound, find like how I wanted to come in the music game. So it's like now I finally got it. So now I'm taking it more seriously because I'm more structured.
I can tell you definitely been getting a little sound now, because the music you've been dropping. I seen that little freestyle you had dropped.
I feel like I'm getting, I feel like with the music game, like, I mean, it is people that jump right in it and, you know, drop a track and then they blow. But I feel like the best artists, like the greatest artists, like when you really look into like the biggest artists, they really like work for years and work from the ground up and like came from nothing, like started from the bottom, like underground, and now they platinum artists or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? All the greatest artists was just in the hood, building up in the studio, you know, making little tracks, dropping tracks here and there until they really blew and got it and really found that perfect track, that perfect sound. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't mind like just chilling right now because I'm still young. I'm 23, and it's like I got 2 kids, plus I done going to jail, bitch, back and forth, bitch, all type of like life problems, and still was able to keep my image up and keep the music going. So you feel me? I don't feel like I failed, but I'm just still prevailing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just still trying to keep building up. But for facts, I feel like it's you gotta start from somewhere, like start from the bottom, keep going. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm not really doing too much. I'm just dropping music, trying to stay consistent, and you feel me, just when I'm done, I'm just trying to drop music, stay consistent, and like keep stuff in their chest until I find that right track, that make that right song. You know what I'm saying? And I got so many tracks, bro. Like everybody who really know me, I'm like literally like a female Tupac. I got so many tracks. I got probably over 100 tracks that's backed up, and none of my shit garbage. I don't care what I'm a Virgo, so I'm like
Virgo.
That's what I'm saying. I'm a Virgo, so I'm a judge myself 100 times before I put some shit out and let somebody else judge me. You know what I'm saying? Tell me my shit trash. If I had the right team behind me, I could still like drop tracks, and they're gonna be like, damn, she was like underrated. She could have been great. You feel me? I got tracks where I done sat in the studio with J-Mo. He a producer from down here and an artist too as well. But he raw with that shit. I'm talking about, we done sat in the trap all night for days straight. He making beats for me, and I'm just hopping on them bitches. I got so much shit built up from him, from Lottery, another producer from down here that a lot of people go to. him, Lottery, and my producer who died, Knots. That's who really was pushing me. But like, you feel me? He passed away now, so it's like since he passed, everything just been like, you feel me, crazy. Like, it's hard to really talk about it, you know, because it's just crazy. But that was like, I don't want to say I felt like he was like my last hope, you know what I'm saying? But when I met him, I felt like after I lost my grandma, I felt like I lost everything. I felt like I didn't have nobody because, you know, I got my mama, I got my daddy. They still both living. My daddy here with me now. You feel me? Because I got him here. He's trying to get, you know, like, be a family. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of family I do got, I'm trying to, like, hold on to. You know what I'm saying? Because my grandma gone. That was all I had. That was who raised me, brought me home from the hospital, fresh out the incubator. She brought me home as a premature baby, raised me, did all that. You feel me? Like, my mama did get custody of me a couple times. She'll keep me for probably no more than a year and lose custody right again. So, and my grandma was always the one who was there. This why I grew up at, this same house. From a baby, this why I've been at. You feel what I'm saying? This is my grandma's house. And so it's just like, my little family that I had, I was just trying to hold on to. And when I met Knots, it was just like, damn, bitch. After I lost my grandma, I was like, damn, I finally got somebody who in my corner, you feel me? Because I still got open cases. I'm facing like 5 years right now in Georgia. And that's why I'm running from that shit, you feel what I'm saying? Because I'm scared to catch that time because I don't know who the fuck gonna hold everything down, you feel me? Like, when my grandma was alive, I ain't give a fuck. I was like, man, I just go do that time. My grandma gonna be here. She gonna hold it down. She gonna take care of my kids. But now that she gone, it's just like, fuck. And I still got all these open cases and pending shit. And when I met Knots, he was just like, he was fucked up about my music. He was fucked up about my image. He was fucked up about me as a person, you know. He looked at me like a child, like his daughter. And, you know, it's hard to meet people like that in the music industry because I done been all through the music industry. I done, like I said, I done been with a rap group. I've been signed with Po Boy before, didn't work. I had to get up out that shit. It was just like bucking me across the board. And so it's just like, I done been in this music shit, and it's hard to meet dudes who really gonna fuck with you genuinely as a female, not trying to like get in your pants or trying to like make you fuck for something or use your body for something, and not really like know your value and appreciate your value. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like when I met him, he really like, he was locked in on me from the time I came to the studio. I paid for a couple sessions, and then when I came for like my third session, like third or fourth session, he like sat me down and was like, look, bitch, I got a bag. I'm willing to put this bit behind you. And you feel me? I got the studio. All you gotta do is just come here every day, work, stay focused, and we gonna get it right. And I was just like, bitch, damn, bitch, I finally done found the...
Yeah, that was a good recipe.
What?
Right there.
I'm like, bitch, I done found the plug. Bitch, I got a studio. He got a bag. Bitch, I ain't got to use my own money because, bitch, my money be tied up in all kind of shit. Of course, you feel me? I'm a mother, bitch, an artist, everything. Bitch, I got people locked up in jail. I'm trying to take care of lawyers, all type of crazy shit. So when I found that, I was like, damn, this a blessing. I felt like my grandma sent this man to me. On God, it was just crazy as fuck. I'm like, there's no way this man finna really like do this shit. And me being me, I just been let down so much in life. It's like, I couldn't believe that shit. It was hard for me to believe that shit. I had to see that shit to believe it. And this man was really showing me like, I believe in you. And then next thing you know, that COVID shit, got that shit. We went to the club for one of my performances. I felt so bad. And that's what I'm saying. I be trying to like fight shit. I be getting depressed. I be getting deep depressions because I be trying to fight this shit. Because same thing with my grandma. Like, me and my grandma was going through it at the time when she died. I had her blocked. You feel me? Because my grandma text her. She'll text me paragraphs saying all type of shit. And I'm a read everything. And I'm going to take everything in consideration. So me and my grandma always bumped heads, but that was my everything. That's all I had. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's just me. If I don't love you for real, if I don't argue with you, I argue with everybody I love. So it's like, at the time, we was going through a bad spot, and she passed. And it was like, I felt so bad about a lot of shit. A lot of shit I didn't do. All the money I touched. I could have did so much shit with my grandma, trips. You know, spent real quality time with her, but she spent so much time taking care of my kids and holding me down while I was in jail and shit. I felt so bad. Like, I was always telling myself, oh, I got time. I can make up for this, make up for that, make up for this. Cause my grandma was 80, but she didn't look like it. She was in good health. The COVID wave too. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. That shit like fucked me up. And then him too. I was like, yeah, bro, this shit's crazy. After I lost him, bitch felt like, damn, fuck the music. I ain't even gonna cap. I had deactivated my Instagram. I was gonna say, fuck the music shit. I ain't finna do this music shit no more. Everybody hit me up. Damn, what happened to your IG? When you gonna get back on Instagram? When you gonna start pushing shit? People seeing me in public. Every time I step out at grocery stores, anywhere I go, corner stores, bitch see me. Damn, Gwopfein, when you gonna drop some shit? We waiting. And that's the shit that keep me going, make me want to say, damn, I can't do my fans like that. You feel me? I got people who actually waiting on me to drop some shit. And so it's like, I'm trying to like keep going, you know what I'm saying? But it's hard. You have to step back
for your mental health. I mean,
that shit.
At the end of the day, yeah, self-care is the best care.
Yeah.
So you said that they basically caught COVID and that's what happened and stuff.
Yeah, that COVID was something serious, but I really slept on that shit. And what hurt me so bad with my grandma is because my grandma wouldn't even let me in her house, like if I ain't got no mask on, hand sanitizer. So it threw me. I was like, come on. I'm just talking. I went crazy at the hospital. The people like told me like, if you don't calm down, we're gonna have to like make you leave. When I first got to the hospital, they telling me, oh, you can't go back there. You can't see her. She a COVID patient. I'm like, fuck.
So this was at the heart of the COVID.
Yeah, this when you couldn't even go in the hospital with nobody, none of that. You feel me? Damn. People had to be in there by themselves. They dying, bitch. They dying by themselves. Yeah, you feel me? So, and it just was like, it was just, I was going through so much at the time. I had my phone on airplane mode because I was going through it with a toxic relationship, and I just had my phone on airplane mode, everything. As soon as I cut my shit off airplane mode, ding 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 ding, my shit blowing up. Somebody calling right now. As soon as I cut the shit on, bitch said, hello, bitch, it's my cousin. Oh, Phoebe, she going crazy. Everybody trying to call you, Julian, on life support. Life support. I'm like, what? I just walked in this same door. Seen her sitting at this same desk right here on her computer paying bills. And you feel me? I seen she was paying bills. She was looking at her shit. And I gave her like $500 and sat it there. And she was like, Phoebe, what this for? She don't never like when I give her money. She like, Phoebe, what this for? I'm like, this for you, baby. Just keep it. You know what I'm saying? It was like, she died on July 5th. So this was like, basically probably July 2nd. July 3rd.
That 2020.
Yeah. July 3rd, I came here. That's when I came here and I told her my kids was here. I was still going through it with my ex. And my kids was here and I was like depressed and I was gonna go to the mall and go get her some outfits and shit. Because when I'm depressed and shit and hurt, I spend money. That's like how I heal myself. Go and spend money. It's so dumb. But
it's so dumb.
For real. Because that shit be having me broke as fuck. It depends on how hurt I am, bitch. How much money I'm spending. But I came in here and she was sitting there. She was normal. It was nothing wrong with her. I mean, she was complaining about a little stomach pain or some shit, but nothing too serious like what bitches had to be alarmed. And it was just like so crazy. I said, Grammy, I'm finna be back. Gave her a kiss. And I don't always do that because my grandma be so like, oh, like she be just so, you feel me? I just leaned over, gave her a kiss, put the money there, told her I loved her, whatever like that. And then I left. Went to the outlets, got her some outfits. I didn't come back that day, and that's what made me feel even more bad because I told her I was going to be right back, and I didn't come back. I went home, went to sleep, got in an argument, put my phone on airplane mode, and then 4th of July came. 4th of July came, I came and got my kids. When I came to pick my kids, when I came to get my kids, my mama was here. But, my mama, she do dope. She smoke crack. So, it's like, when I seen her here, I'm like, the fuck you doing here? Like, my grandma don't let you be in her house by yourself. Yeah. I'm like, the fuck going on? She like, oh, I should have known then. And you feel me? Like, she was like, oh, she's at a 4th of July party. And knowing my grandma, I was just, not even thinking. That's what I'm saying. I be feeling so bad. It's like, how the fuck? Like, cause knowing my grandma, she ain't going to no party in no COVID wave. Yeah. She not going to nothing like that. And I just wasn't even thinking like that. You know what I'm saying? Whole time my grandma in the hospital on life support. But my mama always wanted my grandma dead. Like every time my grandma go to the hospital, she rushing telling the whole family, oh, something finna happen, Julian, like making a big deal. Like she wishing her dead, you feel me? Because she just wanted like the benefit off my grandma's death. She felt like something happened to my grandma, it was gonna be a come up or some shit. And it was nothing like that because my grandma ain't put her name on you fucking thing. You feel me? So it was just like, whatever her motive was, it was just dumb. And she was telling people, oh, she had a party or whatever, telling me she had a party, telling my little sister she had a party. And she wasn't at a party. She was in the hospital fighting for her damn life, basically, on life support. And I could have been there. I could have probably got a few moments in with her, you feel me? My mama took that from me. So that's what made me hate my mama even more than I hated her. Like, I already hate you for abusing me, treating me like shit as a child, you feel me? Like kicking me out the house late night, no clothes on. She'll kick me outside, just make me stand outside butt ass naked for no reason, just cause she be high on dope, thinking crazy, you feel me? Like treat me like shit. And then you gonna do that to me too? You gonna take my last moments from my grandma from me like that?
Yeah, cause she basically was your mom.
Yeah, that's my mama. You feel me? You ain't shit to me, basically. You know, you brought me in this world, but this who raised me. And you gonna take that from me? You just so spiteful and so nasty and so jealous and hated our relationship and hated the fact that I loved her more. Like, how can I love her more? That's like human being. That's like a tiger. If a tiger have a baby and the baby get raised by another pack, that baby with that pack, if this mother come and walk up, you think this tiger gonna run from his pack and go over there? Nope. Nah, it ain't that type of timing. The loyalty over here, you ain't earned that. So you can't be jealous of what we had going on. And she was so jealous and so spiteful, and she just didn't want me to be there for whatever reason in her fucked up ass mind. She didn't want me to be there with my grandma while she was passing away. And she took that from me. And I'm here the whole 4th of July waiting on my grandma. And that's what was so fucked up about it. You see me and my kids dressed up. We looking for her. My kids looking for them. Oh, what mama at? You know what's up. And you just got us out here looking dumber than a bitch. You know she in the hospital dying. And then here come 5th of July. Bitch, with grandma dead. Bitch, I'm sitting here looking dumb as fuck. I could have had the opportunity to be there by her bedside. And that shit grits now. You feel me? She's gone. There's no coming back. I get to the hospital. I run in the hospital. I'm like, I'm here for such and such. They pull up her name in the system. They look at me. They like, oh, she's gone. I said, nah, man. I went to going crazy. I fell out on the floor. I was hitting my head on the floor. I wanted to just die. Because when they called me, they was like, she on life support. You know, I'm thinking like maybe it's a chance. Yeah. And then I just rushed to the hospital thinking I'm just gonna get some type of good news. And you know, I never been through no death like that. Like I had homeboys get killed or whatever like that, but that's a different type of death. Me being me, I got homeboys and shit, but I've never been attached to people. You know, I love people. My loyalty is with people, but certain people, it take a lot for me to be attached to you to the point where if something happened to you, I'm gonna go crazy. There's not a lot of people like that I'm attached to. This was just my grandma. That was like the only person that really had that grasp, that hold on me. So when that happened, it was just like I was lost. I was lost as fuck. Yeah. I was just like, what the fuck? This can't be happening. I mean, I knew it was going to have to happen one day. But not like now while I was in my primes trying to build and get right, you know. I still had so much I wanted to do. My grandma set my life up for me, like, to the point where I'm supposed to, like, probably have, like, 2 degrees by now. I just at least wanted her to see me, like, finish school or do something that she wanted me to do. Everything she tried to get me to do, I fucked up and chose the street. Feel me? And I just always wanted to make her proud in a way and like just show her that me choosing the route I chose wasn't the wrong route. I just wanted to show her that maybe my way might work. You know what I'm saying? I never got the chance to show her that this rap shit and all this shit could work. You know what I'm saying? Because she always had her doubts. But one thing about it, you know, she gonna push that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I remember you saying something about you had some charges or warrants in South Carolina and Georgia. Like, you can speak on that real quick?
Yeah, it's straight. It's not like they gonna come and get me.
Yeah.
But
send a SWAT team.
it's real shit. So you know, it's not a secret to people who know me. But yeah, I mean, I done been all up and down the highways, byways. You know, this was like my lifestyle that I lived for a while. And up and down the highways is how I got my money at the time. And so yeah, when you going up and down them highways, you're gonna deal with different police, different cases, and the shit I was doing was, of course, it was hot shit. So I was hot, out of state hot, all type of high speed chases, all type of shit. Can't speak too much, but just all type of shit. And I got fucked up. The first time I got fucked up, like when I first started going out of town, it was all peaches and cream to me because I was 18, fresh, no charges, driver's license. I was good. Fresh credit, I'm good out here. Yeah. You feel me? I couldn't wait to get out there on the road. I ain't never think about I was gonna get fucked up. And first time I got fucked up was in South Carolina. Coming back from, I think, New York. I got fucked up in South Carolina and got pulled over.
South Carolina don't play either. They were ready to pull us over.
That's why I told you already. I was just coming through at the wrong time. Like a week before I came through, the Florida test was just hot. They had just pulled a Florida car with like hella keys in it. So I just looked hot. I was in a Florida car, new model, nice car. So I just probably looked hot to them. And they pulled me over, went to searching the car because the car, of course, smelled like weed. See what I do all the time. The car smelled like weed. And searched the car, and they found like hella driver's license, bank cards, social security cards and shit that didn't belong to me. I told them off rip like that shit mine, and because I didn't want nobody else in the car to get fucked up for it. I told them off rip that shit mine. You feel me? I was like, fuck it, I might as well. This is my first charge. Take it. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck. Actually, I'm lying. That wasn't my first charge. That was my first time getting fucked up out of state. I was already had a pistol charge in Florida. I was fighting though. I was supposed to get it thrown out. But since I caught this charge in South Carolina while I was on bond for the pistol charge, it fucked up the whole process that my lawyer had planned. You know what I'm saying? With me catching another charge that's violating my bond or some shit. Yeah. They revoked my bond. That's what they did. So me catching those charges in South Carolina, taking them charges, and knowing I was on bond, and they revoked that shit. But I didn't really know how the system worked. Like I said, I was fresh out here, so I didn't think that they was gonna catch it because it was another state. But nah, by the time I got back to Florida, when I bonded out, as soon as I bonded out in South Carolina, that shit clicked in Florida. It's like, I don't know.
Yeah, they be talking to each other.
Yeah, it's like, I think it's maybe a system or something. But as soon as that shit probably hit the system, like when I bonded out, it's like it put me in the system some way, and it red flagged me. And when I went to court, they brought the shit up. When I went to my next court date, the state attorney brought it up. Oh, she caught charges in South Carolina for credit card fraud and burglary tools and and bitch, I guess you know they revoked my bond right then and there, took me slapped to jail. And that was my first time getting fucked up in South Carolina.
How many months you did in jail, or how many times those times?
For South Carolina, I sat in South Carolina like 3 weeks. Only reason I had a bond though, only reason I sat that long because when you locked up out of state like that, bondsmen won't want you to have somebody who lived there to bond you out because you a flight risk. They don't know for sure that if they bond you out, you won't come back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So they give you a hard time when you're from another state. And it was hard for me to try to find a bondsman that was going to work with me. My grandma finally found a lady. I forgot her name. She found a lady. She was a blessing though. She found this bondsman lady and she bonded us out because it was me and my baby daddy. She bonded us out and she went and got us a hotel, bought us food, everything. Helped us get helped me get my car back out of the impound and everything. She was like solid as fuck. She was a blessing, no cap, because we was gonna be grits and lost out there. We was in some country ass shit. We was in Clarendon, South Carolina. So
they still wave the Confederate flag there too.
Man, what? That shit was so country, man. And in the jail, I was in the jail at the, No, in the jail, it was like one dorm for all the girls and one dorm for all the boys. It was a little ass jail, and it's like 8 girls in here with me. You feel me? I come in this bitch, I got weed and pussy and everything. You feel me? Like, these hoes was like hounds, bro. I was in the shower. I'm in the shower. I take the shit out. Bro, when I tell you, as soon as I take the shit out, it's like 3 hoes in the bathroom. They like, we smell weed. We smell weed. You got weed? I'm like, well, damn. Bitch, y'all hoes, what y'all? I'm like, bitch, at first I kind of got spooked. I'm like, hell no, I ain't got no weed, bitch. Y'all hoes ain't finna police me, bitch. Racist assholes, but y'all ain't finna tell them I got no weed on me. But them hoes was dead ass. Like, they like, can we just eat it, please? Just give it to us. Don't flush it. I'm like, I'm finna flush it. They like, don't flush it. I'm already high in the bitch anyway. Yeah. They like, no, don't flush it. We gonna eat it. Man, when I tell you, these hoes spit up them buds and ate that shit, they ain't that bitch like, oh, we so high. I'm like, if y'all hoes that high eating weed, bitch, I been doing it the wrong way. Bitch, I don't need to be smoking this shit. I might as well just eat it, goddamn. Cause them hoes in that bitch acting buggy in the bitch. I'm like, that's crazy. Bitch, I'm telling you, South Carolina, that was the most countryest shit, like the most weirdest ass experience. Like when I got locked up. The second time I got fucked up was because the same charge, that pistol charge, when they revoked my bond and locked me up, I got out. I got out on probation. I violated probation. What I violated probation with? Okay, yeah. I was out on probation for the pistol charge. I violated my probation for shooting at somebody's house. They charged me with like shooting in an occupied dwelling or some shit. They came here to pick my ass up, and the police slammed me on my shit, fucked me up, bitch. I had to get like 28 stitches and staples in my ankle because I tried to run, and they had slammed me on my shit, hit my ankle on the rock. They locked me up for that.
Wait, so what you shoot at the house for?
I was shooting at this man, this dyke hoe trying to fight me, bitch. I'm not fighting no big ass dyke, bitch. I'm a girl. You was a dyke trying to be a nigga. So I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do to a nigga. I ain't gonna fight no nigga. So of course, bitch, if a bitch beefing with a nigga, you wanna be a nigga, I'm gonna shoot at your ass, bitch. I'm not finna fight you. Cause you trying to run up on me. That's how it all got started. It started at one place. She ran up on me, bitch. I upped the fire on her. My dog snatched the fire from me. He like, nah, since you tripping, man, you finna catch a body, bro. I'm like, man, this hoe trying me. She running up like, bitch, I ain't even got nothing to do with that. She fighting with my homegirl because she went with the girl who was my homegirl. But she thinking that me and the girl, we spending so much time together, I think she think we fucking or something. Bitch, I ain't fucking this girl. This is my homegirl. But they getting into it. Now she like, and you got this pussy asshole over here like she finna do something, running up on me. Like, hold on, bitch. I'm just here for the ride. I'm just giving her a ride, bitch. Don't run up on me. You feel me? And I had my homeboy with me, bitch, and I had his gun, bitch, and I upped that shit on her, bitch, literally to her head, like the side, dome part, bitch. Like, he like, man, since you tripping, man, you about to catch a body, snatch the fire from me. I'm like, man, fuck that shit. And now the whole hot that I done did this shit. Now the whole doing the most. Oh, you done up the phone me with my son right here? She was a weird ass dyke. She had a child. She like, with my son? You got my son right here. You finna kill me in front of my son. You finna kill me in front of my son. Doing the most about this shit. And so I'm like, man, let's go. So me and the hoe, we pull off in the car. We come back to her shit. The hoe done trashed the whole apartment. She got bleached. She done bleached everything. Ketchup, everything. Mustard, everything. Bitch, everything in the kitchen was on the floor. Bitch, I'm talking about whatever. Bitch, she had a whole little goulash on the floor going on. Like, literally. She had all type of shit on that bitch. I'm like, damn, she done fucked your shit up. smashed all the TVs, everything. So now my homegirl was hot. So now she like, oh, she want to go over there and flat the girl tires. So we just go over there to originally flat the girl tires. So we go over there to flat the girl tires or whatever, but the car ain't there. Ain't no car there. And she like, fuck it, I know she in the house. So, bitch, I was just hot. That's why I'm saying I used to do dumb shit. Because I ain't have to do that. But since the car wasn't there, we couldn't flat the tires. Bitch, I had to follow me. Bitch, I'm like, we ain't coming out here for no reason. Bitch, we was sliding up out that bitch. And, bitch, my homeboy popped some shots at that bitch. Pum, 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 pum. Right at the house, like through the window. Yeah. And I guess, like, he hit the wrong window and all. Like, it went through the bitch people window or some shit, all type of shit. That shit was crazy, you feel me? Like, when that shit, what? No. When that shit all came and said to come down, you feel me? Like, she said that I did the shit. And I just took the charge, whatever like that. And then, with me doing that, that violated my probation. And so now, when I got out for that charge, now I had a warrant for violation of probation. And it's serious, because when you got a violation of probation for gun charges, they come and they gonna send you as marshals if they can't find you. Yeah, sure. And you feel me? Like, so I went on the run. And I had moved to Baltimore type shit, but they came way to Baltimore. I was staying in a hotel in Baltimore. It was just, usually we don't even stay at hotels as long. We already know you stay at a hotel 1 day, maybe 2 days max, and we leave. Yeah. We had kind of just got too comfortable because we knew this hotel, staying there too long. And the police, the U.S. Marshals had came there the morning before to try to come and get me. And the lady at the front desk, we stayed there so much, she fucked with us. So the lady at the front desk was like, I tried to call y'all, but, you know, we get the wrong numbers and everything when we signed up for shit. We ain't giving the right information or nothing. Yeah. You feel me? So she was like, I was trying to call y'all and let y'all know and that they came here looking for y'all and y'all had just left. Y'all just had missed them. And you feel me? Because we used to get up and leave early doing what we had to do. Yeah. And we had to be at the banks early. Bitch, so you feel me? We up 7, 8 o'clock, we gone. So we didn't even know that they done came here looking for me the morning before and came back to the hotel like everything was good. Now they done came this morning extra early. They done came like 5, 6 o'clock this time, making sure they get us. Well, me. Making sure they get me, you feel me? And bitch, I guess you know, my baby daddy went downstairs to go get some shit out the car. He was gone too long. I'm like, the fuck is he doing? You know, a bitch thinking like, this nigga probably on his phone doing something. Yeah. Man, this nigga, bitch, I'm in the bathroom, because I just got out the shower, got done washing my hair and everything. I'm in the bathroom. All I hear is, boom! U.S. Marshals, get out, get out, get out! Bitch, I'm like, oh shit! Bitch, I'm like, hold on, fuck! But you know, me, my dumb ass, I done forgot that I got a warrant, you feel me? The shit we up there doing, I'm thinking that they done came by this shit. And the shit we doing, that shit life. That shit, we ain't getting out of jail. So I'm like, damn, because when I heard U.S. Marshals, all I'm thinking is like, fraud, 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 fraud. Like, yeah. Bitch, they coming for fraud. Bitch, I'm just like, damn, we fucked up. Bitch, we up here working. We got hella shit in the room on us right now. Like, bitch, they really search this bitch. We going down, fed. Bitch, I'm like, fuck. Bitch, I'm in the bathroom. Bitch, they got the flashing lights. They done cut off all the lights. Bitch, they got the flashing lights. I'm like, what the fuck? The lights got me like, I'm like, hold on, bitch. So I'm trying to close the bathroom door, because I'm like, what the fuck going on? First of all, I'm trying to close the bathroom door. They done, boom, kick that bitch down. Bitch, now the door on me. Bitch, I'm on the floor. The door on me, I'm on the floor. I'm like, I'm naked. I don't got no clothes on. They like, put your hands up. I'm like, this bitch, like, I'm ass naked. Like, what y'all thought I was finna do? Like, just stand here butt naked? Of course I'm gonna try to close the door. Exactly. Like, bitch, I'm uncomfortable. Bitch, y'all seeing me naked. I don't know y'all. And it's a whole bunch of niggas. A whole bunch of black men. Literally, it was no crackers. It was just straight niggas. And then the niggas like, I'm thinking the whole time, in the back of my head, I'm like, we are fucked, bro. We are fucked. We are fucked. We are fucked. I just kept repeating this shit like, we fucked, bro. We fucked up. And they like, you know why we here, right? Bitch, I'm like, I'm not finna tell on myself. He like, you know why we here, right? I'm like, no. He like, your warrant in Florida. I'm like,
he like, alright, good. You ain't gotta search shit.
Oh shit. Oh shit. My baby daddy was even looking relieved because he thought they was coming. Because how they was coming, he like, bro, I swear that I thought they was coming for the other type of shit. I'm like, bro.
I'm like, alright, bet, take me.
He was so relieved. We looked at each other. I'm like, oh, that's what y'all here for? Like, oh, I didn't know y'all was coming like that by the little warrant in Florida, but okay. You feel me? Like, but they cool as fuck. You feel me? I was naked. And they seen that I was cooperating and shit. They was just like, alright, we just gonna let you get dressed and let your homeboys them come get y'all shit out your room. We ain't finna do too much. We just gonna try to discreetly get you out of here. They ain't even cuff me. They just walked me to the car, cuffed me at the car. Like they was comfortable as fuck. So thank God they didn't want to search the room. Let it been some pink police. Yeah. They would have searched that hoe, bitch. They would have been all through that bitch. Yeah, luckily, we got blessed with some black people, and they was just like, yeah, bro, you feel me? Like, they was on some bruh shit. Like, they was trying to, like, man, we just doing our job, bro. You feel me? Yeah, like, you feel me? That's what type of time they was on, thank God. You feel me? And the bitch was able to... But the only thing about that shit, I'm thinking that they finna take me back to Florida. Hell nah, bitch, I had to sit in Baltimore jail. And sitting, waiting for Florida to come and get you, that shit take at least like 45 days, 30 to 45 days, feel me? They can request extensions and everything. Like, they can request to extend the time to come and get you and all. So, now I'm sitting in Baltimore jail. This shit was grimy. This shit was grimy, you feel me? Like, I done heard about Baltimore jail and all this shit, you feel me? Like, but I'm from Florida. I would have never thought I ended up here. Bitch, I ended up in Baltimore jail. And this is the type of jail where it ain't no classification and all that like Palm Beach County like jail. This shit, everybody in one thing. You with bitches who done murdered bitches. You with bitches who done frauded the bitches. You with bitches who done killed their kids. You with bitches who done did all type of weird shit. And you feel me? This was just like a crazy experience for me. I came in that bitch with a positive mindset. That high speed chase in Georgia, that shit was the realest shit I ever been through. That shit made me like reevaluate my entire life. Because bitch, I almost died. So it's just like, bitch, you almost died. And you still here. So you need to do something different. You feel what I'm saying?
I take the music shit serious.
What? Bitch, I'm talking about, we got on one chase. Got away, but they got the tag. Usually they'll have like a little fake tag on the car, so they get the tag, it's nothing. But we had the real tag. They got the real tag. Bitch, we tried to still drive back to Florida in the same car. When I told all these dumbass people, let's get on the Greyhound. We would have got on the Greyhound. None of this shit would have ever fucking happened. I'm like, why is we finna get back in this car and we just got on the chase? They're like, oh, it takes such and such 24 hours, 48 hours for an APB. Boo, all this bullshit. Bullshit, bitch, because we got fucked up. I'm talking about, bitch, we tried to make it to Florida. We almost there. We got fucked up in Lowndes County. That's right there, right by Florida, literally. Yeah. Like a few hours, like an hour or something from Jacksonville. Literally right there. You feel what I'm saying? The shit was right there. They had a whole system set up. They
ain't gonna let you leave.
Yeah, they wasn't finna let us get out of Georgia. They had a police sitting right there, literally watching every car. It was an old police car. All the other cars up to date. This police had one job only. Sit here in your old ass car and watch for a white Charger. Bitch, I guess you know. When that white Charger came up, that bitch was on point. He was looking exactly for us. As soon as we went past him, he pulled out. Now he behind us, but he way back there. Bitch, my baby daddy asking me, he like, oh, you think he for us? You think he for us? Hell yeah, he for us, boy. Bitch, what you think? As soon as we went past him, he came out, he for us. It's nothing else, he for us. Bitch, yeah. What you mean? We the only car on here except some 18-wheelers. And he trailing us. He's for us. We see one exit coming up. I'm telling him, I'm like, bro, this is the last exit before we get to Florida. If we don't take this exit, we grits. You feel me? Like, but he's so stuck on, he think he could run. We done been on so many chases and got away. He think he Superman or something, had to be. So I guess you know. Bitch, man, when I tell you, we missed that last exit. At least if we would have got off at that exit, we could have all jumped out the car and had a better chance at running. You feel what I'm saying? Before just taking a straight way down 95. Well, all these police is finna gang up on us.
Yeah.
You feel me? So that's exactly what they did. He kept the straightaway, didn't get off. Next thing you know, we see so many state troopers coming up. I done been on so many chases, like 1 police, 2, maybe 3. This one nothing like nothing I ever been through, seen. Fuck a movie, fuck police, the police show, all that shit. Fuck all that shit. This was real life shit. I'm looking in the back and I see it. Nothing but straight red, white, and blues coming up. I can't even count how many police this is. We dead. I just look back like that. Step my ass back in the seat. Cause we bricks. We dead. I got a 2-month baby at home. I got a shop at the house that's in the process of getting remodeled. Bitch, I'm thinking about all this shit sitting in this passenger seat like looking at my baby daddy, and I really wasn't even supposed to be here. He had me on the trip on some insecure shit because he went through my phone, seen me texting somebody. He didn't want to leave me at the house. You feel me? Like, I'm not even supposed to be here right now. And I'm here in this fuck ass car, and it's like 20 fucking state troopers coming up, and we in a fucking car that got a kill switch and shit won't even go past 130. Yeah, we dead, bitch. What you think? We stupid. Bitch, you stupid. You ain't get off. We dead, we grits. Bitch, I'm like, fuck it. But he telling me, oh, take your seatbelt off. I'm finna let you jump out.
Shut up, I gonna run my ass over.
Bro, exactly. But you know me at the time, I want to get out this bitch so bad. I'm willing to try whatever. You feel me? I'm like, fuck it, and I'm gonna jump out then. Bitch, so I done took my seatbelt off, gathered my little shit that I could gather. Bitch, I'm ready to jump out. And I took my seatbelt off. That's why I fucked up at. Bitch, I took my seatbelt off. As soon as I took my seatbelt off, he tried to like get as close to the grass as possible, like so I could jump out in the grass. And when he did that, 1 police got so in our ass when we tried to come back over, bitch, he boom, hit us so hard, made us fishtail. We going like 120, 130, so I guess you know, and it's raining. So when we fishtailed, oh man, I just remember the moment, like as soon as the car like, and that bitch went to slide, and I just remember thinking like, I know I'm finna die.
They finna fly over there.
I said, I know I'm finna die. I ain't got on no seatbelt. This car going 140, damn near 130, 140. I'm finna die. It's raining. Ain't no cars out here. All these medium strips, all these woods and shit. We finna die. I'm like, man, this shit crazy. Man, I tell you, the car went sideways. I got a video I can show you. The car went sideways because my lawyer was able to pull up the dash cam from the police who did the shit, who hit us. You feel me? He hit us. The car went to sliding sideways. Literally, we sliding down 75. We sliding down that bitch. And I'm talking about as soon as we hit the grass, it's like the car just went to bitch. As soon as we hit the grass, the car just went to. I stopped counting how many times it flipped. I stopped counting. It flipped like 2-3 times, and I'm like, okay, we flipping. I'm like, but it's gonna stop flipping. It gotta stop flipping, bitch, because where the fuck is we going flipping? I'm thinking, oh yeah, we flipping down the hill. We dead. I'm just waiting for the last crash, you know?
Yeah.
I was just waiting for that last boom. Lights out. I was just waiting for it. It's so crazy because people don't really understand, like, I'm humble as fuck because I humbled myself so much to that point. It's like a permanent humble. Like, you can't come back from that. You can't come back from that mind state like that I put my mind in. I put my mind in the mind state where I just accepted death. You feel me? I'm like, okay, I'm finna die. I'm cool with it. I feel like whatever. I thought about literally everything I did my entire... At the time I was 21, I thought about everything I did in my whole 21 years within like 10 seconds. I thought about everything I did, all the bad shit, all the good shit. Thought about my daughter, thought about my 2-month-old baby at the house, thought about everything, thought about my grandma, thought about everything. And I'm just like, I think I lived a pretty good life. I'm just like, it's cool if I die right now. I say it's